Good morning, everyone. My name is Dongin, and today I would like to talk about my future career goal working for UNESCO. The title of my presentation is this. I choose this topic because UNESCO is closely connected to my academic background, my previous experiences, and my future career interest. In this presentation, I will first introduce my key experience. Then I will briefly experience what UNESCO is, why I choose organization, and how it connects to my major and future careers. Lastly, I will talk about what I need to prepare and what steps I want to take after graduation. First, let me briefly introduce myself. My name is Dongin Kim and I'm majoring in international studies in here. My main academic interest is international development cooperation. Through my major, I have studied how countries, international organizations, and local communities cooperation to solve global issues. My career interests are international organization, cultural heritage, ODA, and public diplomacy. Among these areas, I am especially interested in how cultural heritage can be protected through international cooperation, and how this process can also support local communities. I believe my strengths are communication, planning, research, teamwork, and cross-cultural understandings. These strengths are important for international cooperation because working in this field requires more than just knowledge. It also requires the ability to communicate with different people, understand different cultural background, and organize projects in a practical way. So my career direction is not only about working abroad or working for international organizations. More importantly, I want to become a person who connects global cooperation with local issues. Next, I would like to introduce some key experience from my CV. First, I have worked as Ministry of Foreign Affairs Secretaries. Through this activity, I produce global diplomacy contents and introduce Korea's foreign policy and international cooperation activity to the public. This experience was meaningful because I learned about how to explain international issues in a simple and accessible way. Sometimes diplomacy and international cooperation can feel different or distant to the public. However, through content production, I realized communication is very important in connecting international issues with ordinary people. Second, I have also participated in ODA-related activity and presentation. Through this activity, I learned that development cooperation is not only about providing financial support or building infrastructure. It's also about sustainability, governance, education, community, participants, and long-term impact. And next thing is the UNESCO World Heritage Use activity. This activity is promoting cultural heritage protection through campaign, education contents, and awareness raising activity. I remember that the important things is we're gonna communicate with many foreign people. So we're gonna talk about this heritage about the words. Yeah. Next thing is Peru Field Work Plan. This activity is researching Machu Picchu prevention from ODA perspective, with a focus on balancing heritage conservation, tourism management, and local community development. This slide shows my professional introduction, similar to what I would write on LinkedIn. I would introduce myself as the undergraduate student majoring in international studies, with a focusing on international development cooperation. My main interests include international organizations, public diplomacy, cultural heritage cooperation, and sustainable development. Through activity related to my Ministry of Foreign Affairs, UNESCO, and ODA, I have development, communication, research, and project planning skills. For me, LinkedIn is not just a place to list my experience, it is also a platform where I organize my career identities. In the future, I want to make a name profile to show a clear career direction. Now, I would like to introduce UNESCO. UNESCO standing for the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization. It is the specialized agency of the United Nations. UNESCO promotes international cooperation in education, science, culture, communication, and information. Its main goal is to contribute to peace through cooperation, mutual understanding, and knowledge sharing. Among UNESCO's main field, I am mostly interested in the culture and World Heritage sector. UNESCO works to protect the culture and national heritage that has outstanding value of humanity. I think this mission is meaningful because cultural heritage is not only about the past, it's the connect to the present and future. There are 5 main reasons why I choose UNESCO. First, UNESCO connects my major with my personal interest. As an international studies student, I study international cooperation, global governance, and development. At the same time, I have personal interest in cultural heritage, public diplomacy, and sustainable development. UNESCO bridge these areas together. Second, UNESCO deal with both global cooperation and local heritage. We work at the international level, but these projects are often closely related to local community and local heritage sites. Third, UNESCO value peace, education, culture, and sustainable development. These values are very important to me because I believe international cooperation should not only solve problems, but also create understanding between people and cultures. Fourth, UNESCO matches my previous activity and future career goals. My experiences of MOPA and some ODA activity and my interest in UNESCO World Heritage are all connected to UNESCO's mission. Finally, UNESCO allows me to contribute to protecting heritage while supporting local community. This is the most important reason for me. I do not want to see cultural heritage only as the tourist attraction. UNESCO is closely connected to my major and experience. First, in international development cooperation, we often talk about poverty reduction, education, governance, sustainability, and community development. I believe cultural heritage can also contribute to these goals. For example, heritage sites can create educational opportunity by teaching history and culture. They can also support sustainable tourism if they are managed carefully. Second, UNESCO is connected to public diplomacy. Culture is one of the most powerful ways for countries and people to communicate with each other. Third, heritage protection requires field research and local participants. It is not enough to protect a site from the outside. It is also important to listen to local residents and understanding social, economic, and cultural context to the area. Finally, heritage prevention can be connected to ODA. International development projects can support conversation, capacity building, education, and local community development. I have the opportunity to work for UNESCO in the future. I would like to work in the field related to World Heritage protection and cultural heritage. More especially, I am interested in cultural heritage and sustainable development, international cooperation project, public diplomacy and communication, and project monitoring and evaluation. I do not want to focusing only on some prevention building, monuments, or historic sites. Physical prevention is important. However, I think heritage protection should also consider local people, education, tourism, and long-term sustainability. Therefore, heritage projects need careful planning and evaluation. In the future, I want to contribute to projects that protect cultural heritage while also supporting the local community. In the same sense, my career goal is become a person who connect local heritage with global cooperation. Okay, to achieve these goals, I need to prepare several things. First thing is, I need to improve my English and second language skills. Language ability is very important in international organization because communication happens across different countries and cultures. In particular, English is essential and another language such as French or Spanish could also help the UNESCO field. Second, I need to help more field experience through internship, volunteer program, and research project. I believe practical experience is necessary because international cooperation cannot be fully understood only through books and lecture. Third, I need to study ODA, project management and monitoring and evaluation more deeply. If I want to work in international project, I need to understand how projects are planned, implemented, monitored, and evaluated. First, I need to develop professional writing skills. In international organization, writing report and CVs and cover letter and project document is very important. Finally, I want to build network with experts in international organizations and cultural heritage networking can be help me understanding their career paths and learn from people already working in the field. Okay, after graduation, I want to step by step toward this goals. First, I want to gain internship or volunteer experience related to international organization. Second, I want to apply to programs such as UMV or UNESCO related youth program. This program can be help me gain field experience and understanding the networking environment of the international cooperation. Third, I will continue studying international development and cultural heritage cooperation. First, I want to build practical skills in project evaluation, communication, and research. Ultimately, my long-term goal is work for UNESCO or related international organization that connects culture, development, and global cooperation. To conclude, my career goal is not simply to work the famous international organization. My real goal is to become a people who connect local heritage with global cooperation. I believe UNESCO is the best organization in this sport because it protects cultural heritage while also promoting peace, education, culture, and sustainable development. Through my major in international studies, my experience in public diplomacy and ODA-related activity, and my interest in cultural heritage, I have developed a clear career direction. As my next step, I will continue developing my language skill, field work, and professional knowledge in international development and cultural heritage cooperation. Thank you for my listening presentation. Now I will have to answer your question.
So I think as a student already, so you have quite good experience related to the field you want to make your future goal. So what do you think will be the most crucial challenge for you to get this career, get into this career of getting a job in UNESCO and work there? The most crucial challenge.
I think the most core challenge is I think is this organization is very hard to take my job. And next step is I take the job and in this organization I working to long term is not comfortable. So I think it's makes some many experience. Is there other question?
So, what was the most important thing you learned from your Peru field work?
Many times in the Peru field work, I learn about the field experience because many times we gonna learn about some in this school about ODA project, but many times we doesn't see real field. But I'm go to over there and invite the quick Peru office, so I learn about the real things and real people interview some other experiences. Yeah.
All right, well done.